What's up, guys? This is D Gamer Slomo. We are back again, yet again, for some more of this Horizon Forbidden West. I am super excited to be doing this. I'm super excited to be playing this. It is 3:43 in the morning, and we are still going at it. So that tells you how good of a game this is. She always seems to want to talk when I'm talking. But look at how this rain looks against her skin. Look at how she's animated into this rain. Look at how the rain hits her clothes. They really have perfected this mechanic in the game. Really, really have. I like the way they're doing it. I wonder how it sounds. I haven't had a chance to hear it because of the music is playing. I haven't really had a chance to listen to the world and the ambience of the rain and the machines and the grass and the wind blowing. I haven't really been able to do that. But anyways, it seems like we have a lot of errands around to go talk to people or points of interest, I would say. Not a lot, three to be exact, but that's only the beginning. This is the center of Meridian. We haven't been here in a couple years, and it's only rightfully so. And when I did the replay, I had just stopped right at Meridian, at the Meridian Gates, where we met the king on the new one here before we ended up uh, coming into this scene. So let's go see what this piece is about.
I've got a bad feeling about this. I don't
She
know.
got a bad.
Looks the same as before. I could pull this thing out of me. What? Transmission. No, he wouldn't. He couldn't. Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there.
We are on our way up to the top of the spire.
This machine was the last line of defense for Hades. It dragged the orb up here and then nearly killed me, but it's just a piece of scrap now. That's part of the Deathbringer we defeated. Might be able to climb up the scaffolding at the base of the spire.
I don't know why I can't just climb up this little mountain here. They are not going to make it easy though, huh? There we go.
Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind me.
I don't need you guys' help. Jesus. Oh, got a watch. Got a Rolex. Ow, it's just a Rolex. No, I'm just kidding. Uh, anyway. Oh, I probably could have just climbed up this one and did the same thing. Don't know what the heck I was doing way over there. Anyway. They're probably gonna have me do that a couple more times. Oh, why she land so hard? Dang, Aloy, what kind of boots you got on, girl? And desired. There's nowhere else for me to jump. I need to get up there. what's going on here. Says, what does it say? To jump to the side, hold the right direction, and then press. Yeah. Well, I did it the first time, and she boot stumped the dang on scaffolding, so I don't know what that was about anyway. And I think that was my other spear, wasn't it? Well, it had to be Silent's spear, but I had a spear like that too, and now all of a sudden I don't. I'm kind of ticked. That was some deluxe gear right there, and I was kind of hoping that I'd get that gear back. Yes, that's not gonna happen. Use the pull caster, huh?
There we go. Now,
Silence this.
how to cross over to the spire.
Keep the focus to learn
Should be
more.
able to get up there now. I thought Silence was helping me when he gave me his lance. But it looks like he tricked me. It transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that? Well, if I can figure out where he sent it, I can track him down. Hopefully the transmission note at the top will tell me. Well, doesn't look like I can keep climbing this way. Looks like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the inside?
Here we go. Up and over. Telly ho, slide down.
An elevator? Let's see.
Access lift activated.
Lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
The whole thing is opening up. Wonder what the Carja will make of this. There's the note. Sword of the Far West. Bastard.
Well, Aloy, I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my ruse.
You rigged the lance to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless. You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or why to obtain one of those Gaia backups you've been having such a hard time finding?
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, then why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West, and learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you, all right.
Yes. Well, and the coordinates should make it simple enough. Even for you.
Uh-oh, dumb, dumb, dumb. It seems like Silence was on an ulterior motive the whole time at the end of the game where he turned around and helped us and gave us the staff to destroy him. He really was trying to help move Hades and his knowledge somewhere else. So Hades is not dead, and that makes sense. Honestly, it does. And I think Hades is more than Silence can handle. Honestly, he that AI is on a bent quest to destroy the world and the humans on it. So let's keep moving. Let's go give these guys the bad news. That's terrible. All that work we did in the first game is kind of like down the chute. Oh well, do it again. Let's see you do it again. This time Hades is stronger. Oh man, Gorilla. Well, let's see what they got in store for us. I'm still excited for this game. Nothing's going to deter me from my excitement, from my 10 out of 10 rating of this game, of these graphics, of this gameplay, of these new moves that we are sure to get. And hopefully we can get a backup of Gaia while we're at it. Let's go.
You went inside it, and it transformed, almost like the day of the battle.
I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it, the Tenakth, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King Avad, a fragile peace has been negotiated, and indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tenakth might grant right of passage, instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
The Sun King.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now? Please?
Itamin, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace, but I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick, better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
Try it on.
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal gratitude.
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
I need to attach the Master Override to my new spear. Should be a workbench around here I can use. I guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong. Especially when my job's only half done.
Shipments continue to arrive weekly from Kafkas, and another band of Osserum laborers have been hired to speed up reconstruction. Very good.
Dowager Queen Nasadi.
Blessed champion. Itamen, what do you say?
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow. Did I say right?
You said it fine, Itamen. And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itamen.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion!
This is crazy to be knowing that Hades is back and in effect, and it's gonna be something.
The sculptor has once again requested a number of embellishments. A gold head replica.
The sculptor wanted something even bigger, twice the size, covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right. I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger, but it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
By the sun, that's a Noct? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce, in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
Here is the conversational piece that I have been waiting for. So we're gonna go ahead and go through this and see the differences between, the differences between this game and the last one. So let's do it.
When you say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to know.
As you know, my father raided all the border tribes. The Asuram, Banuk, and Nora suffered greatly, resisting as best they could. But none fought back like the Tenakth. They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands. Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
How did you get the Tenakth to talk again after the war?
The same way I got you to talk. By giving gifts.
The Tenakth like tiaras?
More like medals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gifts seem to have eased the tension. But this coming embassy is the most important yet. The best sign we've had so far that the Tenakth want lasting peace.
What makes this coming embassy so special?
Oh, just like today, it is special because of the guest. Our delegation will meet with the Tenakth just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier? Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
Your cousin, Fashav. How long has he been a Tenakth captive?
5 years. Tenakth emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive? Well, I'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
If I see him, I will.
I'm seeing that the conversations are more in depth, and the body language is what they said it was. I mean, the facial expressions maybe not so much human-like. It's still kind of game-ish. It's more human-like than the last game. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a raider or whatever of any sort of besides my own and on my own channel. But for my channel's sake, I say the conversations are definitely worth 9 out of 10, just because they I feel like they oversold it, or maybe I haven't gotten enough conversations. This is my first conversation with options, but so far so good, honestly, because just I'm a human and living human life. I can tell how conversations go, and this is not how conversations go. People don't look away from each other while they're talking and while they're standing there just rocking back and forth. I mean, sometimes they do. That's why I said 9 out of 10 is pretty good. 10 out of 10 is perfect, and it doesn't. It does, for the most part, remind me of two humans talking. What's off-putting is the eye contact. It's kind of not there. It's like he's like look how he's looking at her right there. Like he's trying to look at her. I mean, when are you going to blink, my guy? Blink, blink. There we go. He did a flicker. There we go. There we go. There we go. But I mean, I guess no one really stares at people's blinking. But I'm just saying, it's something. It's something. They're like little cut scenes when she talks, so that's a definite plus. And the characters just look so real.
He's turning into a fine young man, which he'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen. Murad keeps throwing noble matches at me, but I find I'm always trying to make them into someone they're not. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Edaman comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown. I might finally be able to travel the world. Who knows? Perhaps even accompany you on one of your adventures.
You make it sound easy. I need to get going.
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back, but I need to know. When your mission is over, will you return to Meridian and stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
Oh, it seems like the King Mahad is making a move on our girl Aloy. He don't care if she a clone. Okay, she ain't never really did nothing either. Yeah, she a virgin down there now. That's what he looking for as a king. Anyway, so flashpoints offer moments of emotional choice. How Aloy expresses her personality is up to you. Choose Fist, and Aloy will confront the challenge directly. Choose Brain, and Aloy will use her insight to find a clever, less obvious approach. Use Heart, and Aloy will express compassion or give voice to her deepest convictions. So, if I use Fist, it's Are You Kidding? And if I use Brain, it's Now's Not the Time. Or if if I use heart, it's a nice thought. He seems to be really nice, and she seems to be kind of sweet on him. And don't want this to turn into a love story, but let's go ahead and answer with a heart just because he's the king, and you know he got connects that we're gonna have to use anyway. So, but I am gonna fist somebody around here. Let's see how those conversation goes.
I do hope to see Meridian again, Avad. And you. But this mission, it's my life. It's all I can think about. I have to stay focused. What happens after? I can't imagine that. I wouldn't know where to begin.
Well, if that place were to end up being Meridian, know that you will always receive a boundless welcome here. Tend to your mission, Aloy. I will hope for your success, and look forward to your return.
All right, I'll have to find that workers bench, and I need to upgrade my stuff. Skills. You have earned your first skill point. Skill points are gained by leveling up and completing quests and activities. Choose a skill tree and tap X on it. I should skip tutorial because I pretty much know how this works. Increase range, combat effectiveness, and improve weapon stamina and concentration. Includes weapons techniques for hunter bow and bolt blaster, which specialize in mid-range combat. Increases a effectiveness of healing and potions and gain benefits while in low health. Includes weapon techniques for blast sling and shredder gauntlets. That sounds dope. Gauntlets. I hope that's like some type of gloves of some sort where I can punch. Anyway, infiltrator. Reduce visibility and movement noise and increase damage dealt while in stealth. Includes weapon techniques for sharp shot bows, which specialize in long range combat, which makes sense if you're going to be hiding and you're going to be taking people out. Machine master. Increase the effectiveness of overriding machines and the durability and damage dealt from overridden machines. Includes weapon techniques for spike throwers, which excel against large machines. Trapper. Increase effectiveness of food and traps in the amount of traps that can be placed. Includes weapon techniques for tripcaster, ropecaster. Warrior. Unlock new melee combos and increase melee damage and effectiveness. Includes weapon techniques for warrior bow, which specializes in close quarters combat. Okay, so the warrior bow is a close quarters bow. Hunter's bow is mid-ranged. And of course, the sharp shot is long range. Okay, so do I want to be a machine master? Do I want to be a hunter? Warrior? I mean, you guys all know how I play. You know I'm going to end up upgrading everything. So let's go ahead and start by clicking this. Why not? Learn skill. Because we can't skip. Choose a skill, hold X to learn it. Mounted defense. Take less damage while mounted. To mount overridden machine, tap square while next to it. Only certain types of machines will accept a rider. Oh yeah, we know that already. I only got one. I thought I had two. This is a passive boost and can be recognized by its circular shape. Okay. Skills in this category provide a constant increase to your basic capabilities. Learn passive boosts multiple times, increase their benefits. Outfits and weaves can also improve their effects. And then from there, I'm going to move to either Hunter or Survivor. But yeah, the way I play is being a well-rounded character. So everything is going to be maxed out. I'm going to be able to do everything. And yeah, I'm going to be a beast at it. So not to worry, not to worry. Ah, Rost, you're dead though. Anywho,
Machine carcasses. Remnants from the Battle of the Elite. We were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled. But we pushed through.
is this a workbench? No.
Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades. Looks like a memorial.
Light melee attacks are fast and can detach armor plates from small machines. Perform a light attack. Heavy attacks are okay. Power attacks are very strong, but leave you vulnerable while charging them up. Hold to charge up a power attack, okay. Which we know how to do all that already.
Savior, everything's just the way you left it.
There, a workbench.
Let's go talk to these guys first. They're old friends.
Luthid, Vanasha, thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it, even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to, and it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress. Please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
You both look like you're doing well.
Mr. Shiny Pants here is now the Sun King's senior military advisor. That means people actually have to listen to him talk? May the sun bless their sorry souls.
At least I say something of substance every once in a while.
What was that? I just fell asleep while you were talking.
And how about you, Vanasha?
I've been looking after Nasadi and Edaman. 2 parts bodyguard, 1 part...
Bad influence.
Huh. I was gonna say nanny, but I like your version better.
I never pictured you as a nanny. Edaman must be special.
Hold on now. I'm not entirely domesticated. Nasadi was the Mad Sun King's wife. She has enemies. I've had to foil a plot or 2.
Right. You can try to hide it, but inside, you're as soft as a silk pillow.
Oh, you have no idea.
Huh? Oh dear.
We were talking about Edaman?
Yeah. Okay, I admit it. Edaman's cute. He's fun, and he looks up to me. I like him. Except when he forgets to wash his hands after hooking worms in that muddy garden behind his solarium. Blech.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Carja?
After you wiped out the Eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow, so the commoners cleaned out the Citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uther to take command of the garrison there, but Captain Cudley here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
Well, I know. You're out. Go! Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little Huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
I wonder what they're going to have us make. Spear upgrades, special gear, rare, install master override, and a new module to enable the build up and release of kinetic energy in combat. Requires a Rosoner. I'm getting sleepy, guys. Sorry. Resonator blast skill to use. Okay, I guess we crafted. Spear upgrade has been crafted. Requires the resonator blast skill to use.
Okay, master override installed. Plus, something new to store up and release energy. Resonator. Should help in a fight.
Nice.
Not you again. Savior, I'm relieved to see you in good health.
Got me a gold one now. Give it. No, I'm not giving it a rest. I'm whacking this thing. I like the fact that she kind of makes noise when she's fighting now. She kind of is using her weight. She's showing that she's matured since the first game with her attacks and moves. They're more ferocious and more, there's a punch feel behind her punch. I guess you could say behind her melee attacks, which we're going to be upgrading that stuff pretty soon. So people said that they didn't like the upgrades and the level ups in this game, and it left them feeling like they can stockpile what they got and not have to spend it on anything. I'm okay with buffs because that's mostly what all of them are. The first one is like a move, and then the rest of them are buffs. So, which, like I said, I'm okay with that as being the skill. I'm cool with that. So it's concentration into concentration mode and slow down time. I think it's going to just be level 1. We can already concentrate, but I'm cool with that, you know. Traps and hunters kit and it's just a passive boost. I think all of them pretty much are. Yeah, all of them are real passive. Oh, this is an active skill. This is cool. What did it say? First strike an enemy with melee attacks to build up energy on your spear. Then, when fully charged, tap R2 to energize your target. Cool. Fully to energize your target. Finally, switch to a bow and shoot the enemy. Shoot the energy on the target. Seems like we're gonna need it too because, yep, this is an active skill. That's pretty cool. Says this is an active skill. Okay, might as well have to read that. And can be recognized by its diamond shape. Skills in this category unlock new capabilities from advanced combat maneuvers to crafting efficiencies. Okay, I guess I'm okay with that. It seems like the combat with humans is definitely more intuitive, and then they definitely gave it some thought for sure. And I'm happy I can do quick instead of going back out and coming back in. The rest of them are pretty passive, which that's cool. I'm cool with that. Valor Surge. This is a Valor Surge. Learn all 3 connected skills to automatically unlock it. Equip a Valor Surge to use it. Valor Surges are powerful special abilities that require a buildup of Valor to use. Earn Valor through various actions in combat, like removing components, targeting weak spots, and defeating enemies. Each skill tree offers different Valor Surge that provide unique advantages. That's one. This one. That one. And that one. Okay. Oh, no, can't forget that one. All right. I'm cool with this skill tree, honestly. A lot of people were complaining about it. I'm just fine with it. But we're going to end our video here. Thank you, guys. I like you. I love you. I appreciate you hanging out. This is more of an informative type of video. It wasn't really that much action in it. And I will notate that in the title so you guys can know that it is an informative video. But if you really want to get all the lore and everything that I'm learning about the game, then you will watch this video, just to kind of branch from the last video into the next video after this one, so you can see like, how did he get here? But as always, thank you. I appreciate you. I like you. I love you. And if you like and love me, leave a like in the like section, dislike section, comment section below. And if you really want to be a part of the D Gamer faithful family, then hit that subscribe button so you can always be inside of the loop when I drop new videos or new gameplay or new games on this new PS5 console this year. PS5 native games, third-party games, cross-gen games, anything that's, seen is going to be fun. Like this game right here is a cross-gen game. I got the PS5 version, so there'll be a lot of times like that, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, thank you guys, and as always, I'm D Gamer Slow Mo. We'll see you in the next one.